Welcome back to Senior Care Insights. I'm so glad you're joining us for another deep dive into the fascinating world of aging and well-being. Today, we're kind of flipping the script a bit. Instead of focusing on outward caregiving, we're going to explore 8 surprising signs that can reveal a lot about your own health and longevity potential.
Yeah, it's so easy to fall into that trap of thinking aging is all about decline, but that's just not true. These 8 signs offer a super refreshing perspective, highlighting the incredible resilience and potential that exists within each of us as we age.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And what's so intriguing to me is how simple these signs are. I mean, they're not complex medical tests or elaborate assessments. They're everyday actions that can give us valuable insights into how well we're aging. Ready to dive in?
Absolutely. Let's start with something you probably do a bunch of times a day, getting out of a chair. Can you do it without using your hands?
That's interesting. I never even thought about it that way. Why is that such a huge indicator?
Well, think about all the mechanics involved. To rise from a chair without using your hands, you need a symphony of coordinated movements. Leg muscles to power the lift, core strength for stability, and balance to keep you steady. It's a fantastic indicator of your overall physical function.
So if I'm struggling to get up from a chair without pushing off with my hands, that could be a sign that I need to work on my leg strength, core stability, or balance.
Precisely. It's a subtle but powerful clue that some of those essential physical systems might need a bit of attention.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Now, the second sign on our list is one that so many people can relate to, especially as we age, walking at a brisk pace without getting out of breath. And I have to admit, I've noticed myself slowing down a bit lately.
Walking speed is actually a surprisingly powerful predictor of longevity. It might seem simple, but your walking pace really reflects the health of your cardiovascular system, lungs, muscles, and even cognitive function. Studies have shown that people who maintain a brisk walking pace tend to live longer.
So if I'm huffing and puffing after a short walk, that could be a sign that my cardiovascular health needs a boost.
It could be. It's always a good idea to talk to your doctor, but maintaining a brisk walking pace is a great goal to strive for.
Okay, I'm making a note to pick up the pace of my walks. Now, the third sign is one that often gets overlooked until it becomes a problem: balance. Specifically, the ability to stand on one foot for at least 10 seconds. Why is balance such a vital indicator of healthy aging?
Balance is incredibly complex. It involves the intricate interplay of multiple systems: your inner ear, vision, and proprioception. That's your body's awareness of its position in space. As we age, the delicate hair cells in the inner ear, which are crucial for balance, can deteriorate.
Could you explain what proprioception is for those who might not be familiar with the term?
Absolutely. Proprioception is essentially your body's internal GPS. It's what allows you to move without consciously thinking about where your limbs are in space. Think about it. You can reach for a cup of coffee without looking directly at your hand because your brain knows where your arm is.
Well, that's fascinating. So when we start to lose our balance, it's a sign that those systems might be out of sync.
Exactly. And the good news is that balance can be improved with targeted exercises.
So if I'm wobbling after a few seconds on one leg, that's a cue to start incorporating some balance exercises into my routine.
Precisely. Simple exercises like standing on one leg while brushing your teeth or doing heel raises can make a huge difference.
Okay, I'm definitely going to try that. Now, the fourth sign on our list might seem a bit unexpected: getting down on the floor and back up again without assistance. Why is this simple act such a valuable indicator of healthy aging?
This one really gets to the heart of mobility and functional strength. Think about all the times you might need to get down on the floor, like playing with grandchildren, gardening, picking something up. Being able to do this effortlessly is a sign that you have the flexibility, muscle strength, and coordination to navigate your environment with ease.
It's funny, I actually remember a time when I hesitated to get down on the floor to play with my nephew because I wasn't sure I could get back up. It's a bit of a wake-up call.
Yeah, it's so easy to fall into patterns of avoiding certain movements, but that can lead to losing the ability to do them altogether. Challenging yourself to get down on the floor and back up again is a great way to maintain those functional movements.
Okay, I'm going to make a conscious effort to incorporate more floor time into my day. Now, the fifth sign on our list focuses on strength, but not in the way you might think. It's about being able to carry a full grocery bag without struggling. Why is this seemingly mundane task such a valuable indicator of healthy aging?
Carrying groceries might seem simple, but it actually requires a surprising amount of strength and endurance. You're engaging your grip strength, arm and shoulder muscles, core stability, and even your cardiovascular system. If you're struggling with this task, it could be a sign that some of those systems need attention.
I'm realizing how much we take these everyday movements for granted until they become difficult. Is there anything specific people can do to improve their strength in this area?
Absolutely. Simple exercises like lifting light weights, squeezing a rubber ball, or even carrying your groceries a bit farther from the car can make a big difference.
Okay, I'm definitely going to start paying more attention to my grip strength.
Oh.
Now, the sixth sign on our list brings us back to a more physically demanding activity: climbing a flight of stairs without stopping. Why is stair climbing such a revealing test of our health?
Stair climbing is a fantastic indicator of your cardiovascular fitness, leg strength, and balance. It's a full-body workout that challenges your heart, lungs, and muscles. If you can climb a flight of stairs without feeling winded or unsteady, it's a great sign that your body is in good shape.
It's interesting that doctors often use stair climbing as a quick assessment of cardiovascular health.
They do. It's a simple but effective way to gauge how efficiently your heart and lungs are working.
Okay, I'm adding take the stairs more often to my to-do list. Now, the seventh sign on our list takes us into the realm of cognitive health, remembering recent conversations and events clearly. Why is memory such a crucial aspect of healthy aging?
Memory is often top of mind for people as they age, and for good reason. It's not just about remembering names or appointments, it's a reflection of the overall health of your brain. Strong memory is linked to healthy brain circulation, a well-functioning nervous system, and even a reduced risk of cognitive decline.
So if I'm constantly forgetting where I put my keys or having trouble remembering names, that could be a sign that I need to pay more attention to my brain health.
It could be a sign that you need to incorporate some brain-boosting activities into your routine. Reading, puzzles, learning new skills, and staying socially engaged are all great ways to keep your mind sharp.
Okay, I'm making a mental note to challenge myself more mentally. Now, the final sign on our list might surprise you because it involves something we all do every day: sleep. Why is waking up feeling rested and ready for the day such a significant indicator of longevity?
Sleep is often overlooked, but it's truly the foundation of good health. When you sleep, your body and mind have a chance to repair and rejuvenate themselves. Quality sleep supports everything from heart health and brain function to immune function and energy levels. If you're consistently waking up feeling exhausted, it could be a sign of underlying health issues or poor sleep habits.
I have to admit, I've definitely experienced those mornings where I wake up feeling like I haven't slept at all. What are some things people can do to improve their sleep quality?
There are so many simple strategies that can make a big difference. Establishing a regular sleep schedule, creating a relaxing bedtime routine, and ensuring your bedroom is cool, dark, and quiet.
Those are great tips. I'm definitely going to prioritize my sleep more. So we've covered 7 of the 8 signs. What's the final sign on our list?
Well, the final sign might actually surprise you because it's something you experience internally more than like a physical action. It's all about your mood. Do you generally wake up feeling optimistic and excited about the day ahead?
Wow, I never would have guessed that having a positive outlook could be connected to longevity. Tell me more about why that is.
Yeah, it's fascinating, isn't it? Research shows that people who tend to have a positive outlook on life, who approach challenges with resilience and keep a sense of purpose, they actually tend to live longer and healthier lives.
I see how having a positive mindset could definitely reduce stress, but are there any physiological benefits as well?
Absolutely. Studies have shown that optimism is linked to lower levels of inflammation, better cardiovascular health, and even a stronger immune system. It's almost like having an internal shield that's protecting you from the wear and tear of getting older.
So working on having a positive mindset is more than just a feel-good strategy. It's like a powerful tool for enhancing longevity.
Exactly. And the great thing is, it's a skill that can be developed and strengthened over time.
That's encouraging to hear for sure. As we've been talking about these 8 signs, I've been thinking about how they're all kind of interconnected. It's not just about focusing on one area. It's more about taking a holistic approach to well-being.
I couldn't agree more. These signs are like pieces of a puzzle. When they all fit together, they create a picture of vibrant health and longevity. For example, if you're physically active, you're more likely to sleep better, have more energy, and even feel more mentally sharp.
It's like a positive feedback loop. One healthy habit reinforces another, creating a cascade of benefits.
Precisely. So instead of feeling overwhelmed by trying to address everything at once, focus on making small sustainable changes in one area, and you'll probably see ripple effects in other areas as well.
I really love that approach. It feels so much more manageable than trying to change my whole lifestyle overnight. Now, I know many of our listeners are probably eager to learn how they can start incorporating these signs into their own lives. What are some practical tips for getting started?
Well, I think the first step is awareness. Just start paying attention to how you move, how you feel, and how easily you do everyday things. Do you ever find yourself needing to use your hands to get out of a chair, out of breath after a short walk? Do you hesitate to get down on the floor?
It's like you're taking inventory of our current habits and abilities.
Exactly. Once you have a clearer picture of your strengths and areas for improvement, you can start setting realistic goals. And remember, it's not about perfection, it's about progress.
So if someone realizes they're struggling with balance, they could start by simply standing on one leg for a few seconds each day and slowly increase the time.
Precisely. Or if someone notices they're feeling mentally sluggish, they could try incorporating a daily crossword puzzle or learning a new skill. The key is to choose activities that you enjoy and that fit into your lifestyle.
What about the emotional side of aging? We talked about the importance of maintaining a positive outlook. Are there specific strategies people can use to cultivate optimism and resilience?
Absolutely. One really powerful technique is gratitude journaling. Each day, take just a few minutes to write down 3 things you're grateful for. It could even be something as simple as a sunny day or like a delicious meal. Just focusing on the positive can shift your perspective and boost your overall mood.
I've heard that mindfulness meditation can also be helpful for managing stress and cultivating a sense of calm.
It can. Even a few minutes of mindful breathing each day can make a big difference. There are also many wonderful apps and online resources available that can guide you through different meditation techniques.
This is also helpful. It's really empowering to know that we have tools and strategies to help us enhance our well-being and longevity. What would you say to someone who's feeling discouraged or overwhelmed by the aging process?
I would say that it's never too late to make positive changes. Our bodies and minds are incredibly resilient, and even small adjustments can have a ripple effect, leading to significant improvements over time. Just focus on what you can control, celebrate your progress, and remember that aging isn't a decline, it's a journey of growth and transformation.
I love that perspective. It's about embracing the journey and making choices that support our well-being every step of the way. As we've been talking about these 8 signs, I keep thinking about how they apply not just to individuals, but also to the bigger context of aging in our society.
That's a fascinating point. How do you see these signs influencing our approach to senior care and community support?
Well, if we shift our focus from simply managing decline to promoting well-being and resilience, it opens up a whole new world of possibilities. Instead of just providing assistance with daily tasks, we can create environments that empower older adults to maintain their independence and thrive.
I totally agree. Imagine communities designed with walkable streets, accessible green spaces, and opportunities for social interaction and lifelong learning. These environments could actively support the 8 signs we've discussed, fostering a culture of healthy aging.
And from a healthcare perspective, imagine if we prioritize preventative measures and lifestyle interventions that address these signs. We could potentially delay the onset of chronic diseases and improve the overall quality of life for older adults.
It's an exciting vision. By shifting our mindset and focusing on these 8 signs, we can transform the way we approach aging both individually and as a society.
Speaking of transforming our approach, one of the things I found most intriguing about these signs is how they challenge some of the common assumptions about aging.
Absolutely. Which assumptions stood out to you the most?
Well, for one, the idea that physical decline is inevitable. These signs highlight the incredible adaptability and resilience of the human body, even later in life. With the right support and lifestyle choices, we can maintain a surprising level of physical function and vitality.
I'm glad you brought that up. It's so important to challenge those limiting beliefs. The assumption that cognitive decline is inevitable is another one that needs to be addressed. While it's true that some age-related cognitive changes are normal, research shows that we can actively protect our brain health and maintain cognitive function well into our later years.
That's so encouraging. It really underscores the message that we have more control over our aging process than we often realize.
Exactly. It's about taking ownership of our health and making choices that align with our longevity goals. And it's never too late to start.
Another assumption that these signs challenge is the idea that aging is a solitary experience.
Yeah.
Many of these signs, walking, socializing, engaging in meaningful activities, they all emphasize the importance of connection and community.
That's a crucial point. We're social creatures by nature, and maintaining strong social connections is essential for our well-being at every age. In fact, research shows that social isolation can be as detrimental to our health as smoking or obesity.
So fostering a sense of community and belonging isn't just about feeling good, it's actually about promoting longevity.
Exactly. We need to create communities that value and support older adults, providing opportunities for social interaction, engagement, and purpose.
It really is so inspiring to think about aging in this totally new light. It's not just about adding years to our lives, it's about adding life to our years.
I love that. It really shifts the focus from decline to possibility and from limitation to empowerment. And these 8 signs give us a really practical framework for making those possibilities happen.
As we've been talking about these signs, I've been thinking about how they challenge the traditional story of aging as a passive process. It's like we've been handed this script that says we're supposed to slow down, withdraw, and accept that we're just going to decline. But these signs suggest something different, something where we can stay active in our well-being and shape our own aging journey through the choices we make and the things we do.
I totally agree. It's all about reclaiming agency, rewriting that old script, and embracing the potential we have within each of us, no matter our age.
What do you think is the biggest takeaway people should get from these 8 signs?
For me, it's the message of hope. These signs show us that we're not just stuck with whatever time throws at us. We can actually be a part of our own aging process. We have way more control than we think, and even small changes can make a huge difference.
I love that. Hope is such a powerful thing. And these signs give us real steps we can take to turn that hope into action.
Exactly. It's not about trying to be young again. It's about making choices every day that are good for our bodies, minds, and spirits.
You know, one of the things I've found really empowering about these signs is that they're not about comparing yourself to other people or trying to be like someone else. It's more about paying attention to your own body, listening to what it's telling you, and being happy with your own unique journey.
That's so important. Aging isn't a competition. It's about you growing and changing. We all have our own timeline, our own good things and bad things, and what aging well means is different for everyone.
That is a great point to wrap things up on. Aging is a personal journey, and it's something we can approach with curiosity, courage, and kindness towards ourselves.
Well said. And remember, it's never too late to start making choices that support your well-being and help you live longer. Enjoy the journey, learn from the wisdom that comes with age, and keep thriving.
Thank you so much for joining us for this amazing conversation. We hope you learned something valuable and feel inspired to focus on your health and well-being. If you like this deep dive, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel for more great talks on aging and wellness, and share it with your friends and family.
We can't wait to connect with you again soon.
Until then, remember to stay curious, stay active, and keep embracing this incredible journey of aging.